Somebody we're going to be hearing from right at the moment is Mr. Charles Big Daddy Stallings from Baltimore. How you doing, Charles?
Hey, I'm doing good, Elliott. How about yourself?
Doing good, thank you. Appreciate that. And actually, I said Charles. Should I call you Big Daddy instead?
Hey, I'm fine with it. I've been called a lot worse things than that.
Yeah, B.B. King used to say something like that as well. I like that.
Yeah.
So you're going to be inducted into the Maryland Entertainment Hall of Fame on Sunday. But before we get into that, I wanted to, for maybe some of the audience that's not familiar with you, or even ones that are, but maybe don't know your full background, I thought we'd go back to the beginning here. I see that you were born in Columbia, South Carolina, and raised in North Carolina on a farm.
Yeah.
And your bio said you lived the blues every day, I guess, on the farm. I assume that was a lot of hard work.
Yep, sun to sun.
Okay. Was that like before and after school, or was that instead of school, or?
Well, it was before and after school, and then later on, just after school all day long.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
What kind of farm was it, just out of curiosity?
Well, it was God, how do you call it? Well, we grew a little bit of everything. We had all kind of animals, cows, pigs, goats.
Got it.
So it was a contemporary farm, had basically everything. I mean, each farmer decided what he wanted to have. So we had a little bit of almost everything. I won't say we had everything, almost everything.
Well, that's pretty nice. Fresh food right from your own farm every day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can't get no fresher than that.
Right, for sure. And then, so you said your bio said you turned to guitar and music for, like, I guess, an escape from the hard work. So I saw that you were influenced. Your first songs you recorded were by Jimmy Reed, the first ones you played. I mean, what were some of the other big influences from you at an early age?
Well, see, at an early age, down there where I was in Hobbsville, North Carolina, Jimmy Reed was a big thing because Jimmy Reed's songs had a dance beat to it. Now, they love B.B. King, too. Most of B.B.'s songs were slow. But Jimmy's song, that it had that kind of dance beat that the people love to dance to, country people, do their own dances,
Right.
So Big Boss Man was the first song I really learned to play just like Jimmy Reed did it. And I thought I had really accomplished something because I learned the guy that gave me my first guitar because I wanted to play the blues. I love music. I wanted to play it. And we were so poor, my parents couldn't afford a guitar. I mean, money was needed everywhere else. So I used to walk to this guy's house, Buddy Mitchell, and sit there on Sunday, wait for him to get up, because he's an older guy than me. And then he'd get up and eat and all that. And I would say, Buddy, play me something. And he would play. Once he started playing, he would keep going because he loved playing. And finally one day, because I went every Sunday, finally one day he said, I'm going to give you a guitar and show you your first 3 chords. So he went up in the attic and got an old Montgomery Ward guitar, string about 3 inches up off his neck. And he showed me them first 3 chords, and from there I went forward. So that's all I did was play them. And my parents would run me out the house because I just played the same thing over and over. So it got monotonous. But for me, it was programming myself to play it. So yeah, that's how I got started. And I still love Jimmy Reed music right to this day.
Yeah, he's still popular with a lot of people. Yeah, that music resonates. It's kind of easy going sounding, but it's like you said, it's got a catchy beat to it.
Yeah, smooth.
Yeah,
smooth.
Yeah, very much. So what brought you up to Baltimore? How'd you end up settling up here?
Well, The only way I got off the farm was Uncle Sam drafted me, put me in the Army. I went to Fort Jackson where I did my AIT and basic, and then I went to Kaiserslautern, Germany, where I took a advanced course in tractor trailer driving. And then I was stationed in Toul, France, which didn't last but about 6 months because de Gaulle had put Americans out of France. So for the time I had left, they sent me to Eschborn, Germany, right outside of,
Berlin.
Well, I went to Camp Eschborn, Germany. That's where I met J.T. Bryant, Leroy Flowers, and we started a band. And as we got out, J.T. got out first. He's from Baltimore. So we made a pact that once we all got out, we would come to Baltimore and start a band. And that's how I wound up here. I got out, came straight to Baltimore.
Got it.
Been here ever since.
I know Joe Thomas and the rest of the band are very happy about that.
Well, I think so. Yeah. I mean,
Absolutely.
Yeah, Frankfurt, Germany. I couldn't think of Camp Eschborn is outside of Frankfurt, Germany. That's where I was stationed at. I couldn't think of it a second ago.
Yeah, that happens to everybody. So, I was listening, or again, continuing to read up. It said you kind of played R&B and jazz from like the 70s and 90s, but then in the early 2000s, you started playing blues and you released One Night Lover, and that hit number one, it says, on the XM satellite radio chart back in 2004.
Yeah, we had some hits on that one. I'll tell you, that 4x4 woman Gator started playing that over there.
Mm-hmm.
Big Jim was playing it here in Baltimore, but it got a lot of play around. 4x4 woman, I'll tell you, that got a lot of play. And then the number 4 song on that CD, Getting Old. Those 2 songs are still playing right to this day. And I just did a little gig 2 weeks ago and did them 2 songs, and the people just love them because they hit at home with people in my generation,
Right. Nice.
Yeah.
So, well, tell us a little bit about this, the Maryland Entertainment Hall of Fame and about this event on Sunday.
Well, it's where they induct you in there. Matter of fact, I'll be inducted in the whole band, Joe Thomas and all of those guys that with me. We're all going to be inducted and have a nice dinner, and then I'm going to watch the guys you were just talking about earlier that's going to be inducted also Sunday. And also a lady here, Rosa Pryor, that's been big in this city ever since I've been here. Her name, they call her Ramblin' Rose. And she's being inducted in there because she has done a lot in the entertainment.
What's her last name?
Rosa Pryor.
Pryor, okay.
Yeah, like Richard Pryor.
Got it. Yeah, I know of a couple other bands as well. Bad Influence based here out of Montgomery County, well, D.C. area, Maryland suburbs. They're another one, and then I just found out this morning that Tommy Lepson and Dave Chappell are also being inducted. So that's a pretty heady group getting inducted this Sunday. Yeah,
it's going to be pretty good. I'm proud to be part of it myself. I really am.
That's great. And congratulations.
Thank you.
Just out of curiosity, I know you said you just were playing somewhere recently. Do you still play somewhat regularly in the D.C. Baltimore area?
Every now and then, because once I had retired from my day job, I had a little health problems, so I'm just getting to where I'm, able to do a little something here and there. So
got it. Well, we certainly wish you the best there on the health front, and No, again, congratulations on a career being recognized for all the entertainment you've been bringing to people over the years.
Hey, look, I thank you and I appreciate it. And it's good to be alive, to be here to see it. And old folks where I come from said, it's good to be able to smell the flowers. And I know what that means now. So, yeah, I thank you for that. And we're going to do our best. And hopefully, hey, we might wind up over there. I'm feeling a lot better now. So, hey, you can see me around.
All right, great. Looking forward to it. Yeah, you and Joe keep me posted.
All righty.
All right, now I'll give a shout out to Joe Thomas, Mr. E Flat as well.
Yeah, I'm sure he's listening.
I'm sure he is too. All right, well, thanks again for calling in. And again, congratulations and best wishes to you going forward.
Hey, Elliott, I appreciate your time and appreciate you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Take care.
All right. You too.
All right, again, that was Charles Big Daddy Stallings. I'm going to play one of his songs in a few minutes.